really enjoy that.
Yes.
Okay, I was wondering, Michael, are you as excited as Daniel is for Daniel to be going to Atlantis finally? And would you be Daniel on Atlantis if and when SG1 ever stops?
Talk almost as fast as I could do. Yeah, it was a lot of fun to shoot that episode where Daniel goes to Atlantis. It was something that I'd been bugging Brad about, and I asked him at the end of season 9, I said, so, when is Daniel going over to Atlantis? And he said, you want to? I said, well, he spent the first 7 years of the show looking for the damn place. And the pilot of Atlantis, he turns to Jack and goes, I can just go get myself. No. Okay. He was a little bit more stubborn than that. I kind of thought that he'd find a way to finally get there. So Brad, gloriously wrote this episode where Daniel finally gets to go to Atlantis to explore all the ancient stuff that he was curious about. And it makes it relevant to our plot line and trying to figure out where the Holy Grail thingamajig is. I just play him on TV. Come on, I don't keep track of this thing. The Sangral. I don't know, sweetie. It's almost over. The bad man will leave the stage. Yeah. Surprised not one of my kids.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You started to tell a story about the cookie dough and Ben Browder and Chris, but you finished it off. You explained how you got revenge on Chris, but I think the audience needs to hear that because that was hilarious.
Oh, okay. I'll hear the press conference. Okay. So Christopher played this joke on Ben with the cookie dough rolled up as the food. So my kid was on set one day and she was eating some pudding and sort of had it into this bowl, and so I was cleaning the bowl at the end of the day, and I grabbed just a wad of toilet paper to sort of clean up the bowl, and I looked at the paper and went, it was chocolate pudding, by the way. So I went over to Chris's room, and we have these small sort of corridors to the bathroom in the room, and I just took the wad and I just dumped it in the middle of the floor. Fully expecting him to come in 5 minutes. And usually what he'll do is he'll take it, like huck it at my window or at my door or something, but have a reaction to it laughing. And for half an hour, nothing. Sitting there waiting, it was near the end of the day, and then we get wrapped, and I see Chris come running again, goes up through his trailer door, closes the door, changes his clothes, and 15 minutes later he comes out, he's got his bag, he's ready to go home, and I was like, dude! Didn't you see that toilet paper that was on your floor? He goes, what? I said, the toilet paper, the one was covered in crap. Didn't you see the one that was on your floor? He goes, did you put that there? I said, yeah. He said, oh dude, I thought that fell in my pants. I thought he was kidding, he wasn't. Finger can die. I just hope he doesn't lose his car keys one day. Yes. Hi.
I have to ask this question because I asked this of your dear wife. A lot of people ask, what's your favorite episode? But I always ask, what is a favorite moment, either on or off camera, that's a moment? For me, and there are so many, because we have lots of time to see the shows over and over again, I think my favorite's got to be when Daniel dies from the radiation and the scene between you and Jack. That moment is just priceless. So I gotta ask, what's your favorite moment? And not to put any pressure on you, but your lovely wife answered the question the best I have ever had answered from all the people that's Toronto Trek that I asked this question of.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Take it right now.
Good night, everybody. Thank you. Oh, God. Was she laughing when she was doing it, or was she kind of like choked up?
Actually choked up.
Choked up. Okay, let's do a laughing one, because I'm not going to try. I'm not even going to try. Okay, one favorite one was when I was doing a scene in Secrets, and my partner at the time, Vaitiari, who was playing Charade, had a scene where the baby's supposed to be coming, the baby started kicking. The actual baby, our actual daughter, started kicking. So that's one of my favorite memories from that. Her first sort of camera appearance as a fetus. And doing her job quite admirably. Which we kept coaxing her in between takes. Please, honey, we're just acting. Don't come out now. My wife's going to kill me for this one. So in the first episode that... this is just the antithesis of what you're expecting. In the first episode that we had, called Star-Crossed on Andromeda, a scene in it was written as the two avatars kind of have a love scene, but they have it kind of in cyberspace, and they have it in this kind of like surrealist, hokey-pokey, special effect laden kind of sex scene, right? Now, the shooting of this required myself and Lexa to be, at least for the most part, naked and making out during this. And we were kind of dating at the time anyway, so I just said to her, I said, well, do you want to do this? She said, no. I said, what? I said, why? I said, it's me, don't you're not making out with a perfect stranger. She goes, I know, but this is my crew. This is my living room. I don't want to be naked in front of people that I work with every day on a television show. I just don't want to do it. It's something I refuse to do. And I went, okay, I can kind of respect that. I said, well, wait a minute. What are they going to do then? She said, well, I guess they're going to get a body double from me. And you're okay with that? She said, okay with what? I said, okay with me making up with some other perfect stranger doing a love scene that's supposed to be you. She goes, yeah.
Thank you.
So not only did I meet my wife-to-be on that episode and it just started in the honeymoon phase of dating her kind of thing, I got to take this beautiful body double for who I'd never met in my whole life and get half naked and make out with her. And my wife said it was fine.